How's it, guys? Look what I have today. The brand new Klipsch Reference series. Must be the most sold brand in the world, Klipsch. I'm excited for these. These are the brand new ones, so I've got them for you today for unboxing. I'm going to try and not make this too long in the tooth because I need to work through the bookshelves. You get the 50s and you get the 50s. I always buy the biggest one there is, just the way I am, so I got the 50s. I will let you know in the review. I'm going to do a full review on these as well, like I always do. Then I've got the 50 center, that's the longer one. You also get the shorter one with the two bigger drivers, but I went for the bigger one. And then to the side here, I have got the 8000 Fs. 8000, sorry, that's the RP range. The 800F, R800F. The old ones were the 820s, these are now the 800s. So, I didn't want to make this video tonight because it's late on a Friday. These just came in. Then it dawned on me, I can't listen to these or open these until I've done the video. So, we are doing the video now. Just realized I don't have my Leatherman on me, but I have my trusty fireman's knife to the side. Let's start with the 50Ms. Packaging is almost identical to the old ones. Just a bit of a different print, but I feel they're identical. Speakers I also feel are going to be much the same with some improvisations here and there. So having just sold my old set, I know exactly what they were like. So I can tell you what is new, what they've done on top of the box. Very much the same. In here we have no rubber feeties. You have your Klipsch Reference little manual there. Just your welcome letter and normal stuff. Normally there's some rubber feet in here, anti-vibration feet. I hope they did not leave them out. I would be not much pleased. Let's flip the box. So remember, guys, always flip the box. Just makes it easier. Look how easy that was. Oh, I see what they did. I see what they did. They took a little they learned from the what do you call the powered speakers they make? The 600 I'll remember now. If I can't remember, I'm going to link it in. Oh, the 5s. The 5s and the 6s. They have cork at the bottom. So I'm only going to take one out. There's no need to take two out. Let's put that there. Okay, so packaging, very nice, very secure. Once again, same gripe I have with the previous set I just did, where there's nothing on the side. So if the box gets punctured, you can go through. But it's got much thicker polystyrene, so there's much less chance of that happening. Just trying to see, oh, there's the top side. I do love this hearty finish that they do on these. I actually like this finish more than on the RP range. So look at the bottom, they have a cork pad there. So it's a complete cork pad. I don't know why they didn't do the whole speaker and only that little piece, but it should be sufficient. They have their logoing at the bottom. Power rating 85 watts, independence 8 ohms, your serial number and the R50M model number. Okay, so finish is much the same. This, I've always loved this. It's a very rugged type of embossed grain finish. At the back, they changed. So now there's no more plastic sort of binding post. You have the post directly into the box. I sort of like this because it gives much less chance of something breaking and flexing. They have looks like a 6 or an 8M drilled insert there. For if you want to mount these to the walls, you get those speaker brackets with the drilled inserts and you can mount them on that. That's very nice. New port design. very cool flush inlay, that's very nice. And they have these screws on there. Don't know what they do, it must be for assembly. I'm thinking when the back panel, they connect all the speakers inside, do everything, and then the back panel screws on. Knowing a bit about cabinet design, that is very clever. Take a book, something out of that book. On the front they have this, their grill, and I love their grills. They have this like it's a very ruggedized type of grill, very nice see-through. Almost like it's, Klipsch is like a rock speaker, so it's got that throwback guitar type amplifier grill on it. Let's get to the business end. Let me come a bit closer so you guys can get a better look at this. Okay, so there we go. I like what they did here. The old one was a very grayed out plastic, and it was very, I don't know, it just felt cheapish. This is much better. So they went black. They didn't go the rubber as they did with the RP range, but it does have a more textile feel to it, more quality. It just feels more quality. They got their Klipsch Reference logo on there, which is cool, and the same copper driver that they used to have. The tweeter I can see is upgraded. I've not read up what tweeter this is. I will just add in the links what this is, but I can see they have their horn tweeter, but it's different. It's got the same copper look as this on it. Very, very nice. Very happy with these. Just gonna put them off to the side, and let's get the center speaker. I think I'm gonna do the center speaker, and then I'm just gonna pause the video, and then I'm gonna go on to the floor standers, because the floor standers I need to get into view, and that's gonna be a video on its own. Just a sip of my coffee here. Okay, so R30C, old one was the R34C. I just sold one to a client now. I'm actually waiting for him to come and collect. He's not phoned me, so we are good. Okay, cut that open. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so much the same affair in packaging, but at least they have an extra rib here in the middle to protect this long center, like I say, from bumps on the side, so that doesn't damage. Same as on the bookshelves, you get the same welcome book. Put that there. Let's also roll the speaker out. Packaging to the side. Nice to see that they did the same thing with the cork. I like the cork, it just gives it an old school feel, and the cork is very efficient at its job for anti-vibration, and it just throws back to old school, which is what Klipsch is all about. Okay, so very much the same. It's got a nice low profile design, so it can go underneath your TV or your projection screen without being noticed too much. Like I said, there you get the cork like on the bookshelves. Same at the bottom of the design, the model numbers. Yeah, this is what they do. So also here they can take this out. I'm betting the crossover is right behind there, but the same. So they did away with the plastic, whole plastic thing, and they put that in there. Also two mounting holes, these being a different size. These look like two 4M screws. Let's get to the business end. Same type of grill with the Klipsch logo on there. Magnetic, very cool. And then you have your small 3-inch drivers, 4 of them. I will do a bit of, I'm trying to see if they are in the same cabinet. I'll do some research, and again I'll post all the links of what tweeter this is, how the cabinet design is done, with some shots if I can get some cutaways. These are very new, so I might not get cutaway shots, but I'm going to try. So we have our 2 ports on the side. That makes me think that either they are all playing in the same box, doing a bit of different duties, or if this is a proper 4-way design, that it's sort of one goes to one port and the other goes to the other port. But I'll do my homework and I will link it in the descriptions, guys, or put it on screen. Okay, so that is the center and the bookshelves. I'm just quickly going to stop this video and make space for the big boys. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back now for the one that most of you are here to see, the big boys, the 800s. I keep on wanting to say 8000s or 820s. I need to wrap my head around the new model numbers. So what I like about Klipsch's packaging is on the side they give you the whole story about Klipsch, their heritage, where they come from. Packaging on the front, very much the same again, just some new prints. You got your reference series, you got your Klipsch logo, and on this side just the legendary horn-loaded tweeter, perfect for music, TV, advanced acoustics, design engineered in the US of A. They are like a rocker type company, and their speakers are good at that horn-loaded tweeter. Some people don't like it. It can come forward as a bit harsh, but it's got its place. It can go extremely loud. These things will make your ears bleed if you pump them all the way. And they are always nice and efficient, so that is what I like about Klipsch. But let's get into these, and I've already set up the other ones now while I was taking them out in the front room. They'll run in for a bit, and then we're going to do proper demos, do some stereo demos, do some movie demos, put them through their paces. But let's see what's in here. This packaging should be a bit more involved than the others. On the top, show you that. I'm going to take them out because it's difficult to do that again. Here's some extra. I'm going to have to cut that tape as well. I want to see if they upgraded the design on this foot, because I did not like the previous plastic design. It was teeny. If you just rubbed that the wrong way, like if you dragged it across your carpet, you would actually break that foot off. So on the Reference Premier range, that's made out of steel. So they knew there was a problem. Let's see if they still did the same thing. Again, we have the booklets and stuff. Here's some extra screws in here that I'm going to take out, because that's going to be to screw the plinth onto the speaker cabinet. So this is all still very much the same. Just going to put these on front with the screws there. Let's see these feet. They stick to the same. Okay, so this is still cheap and nasty plastic. I really hope they were going to upgrade this. What's this in here? Loudspeaker feet should be installed before use. And let me warn you, that's not on here. If you put these feet on the Klipsch speakers and you have carpet or whatever, don't drag the speaker into place. It's got these rubber strips at the bottom, and this is plastic, and it's cheap plastic, guys. I'm going to be honest. There's some bracing in there, but there's that little bracing in there is not going to help. So what happens is when you drag these, you break them off. Easy, easy, easy. So pick your speaker up, put it where it needs to be. Like I say, on the RP range, this is metal. I wish they would have dragged that over. I mean, how much money are you saving? Well, the cost of the materials nowadays, I'm guessing quite a bit. And this is the entry set into the range of floor standards, etc., etc. So let's just take the other one out as well. And then we're going to flip the box. Okay, here we go. There's big boxes, so it is a difficult thing to do. Okay, this box. Okay, guys, I'm quickly going to pause this video. I'll be back. My client just arrived, so I'm going to pick them back. Fridays here are not your normal take it easy. Fridays here are busy because the guys are coming back from sites. I have clients wanting to collect stuff because you know it's Friday evening, after work, pick up your stuff, time to go and play. But let's get back. So we got the packaging off. They have these nice little supports on the side. I don't know why they didn't do that extra polystyrene here as they did in the center. Just for me, it's like a no-brainer. Would have given a lot of extra protection. But let's put this in the box. Let's take this off. Oh, that's going to go the other side. Okay, so that needs to go the other side because the binding posts are stopping that piece of polystyrene coming off there. So we're going to have to, I'm going to have to put the plimps on first. But for this video, I'm going to flip it. I'll get back to the plimps. They are big, they are heavy. They aren't as heavy as the RPs as you would imagine, but they are still heavy. Goes off. Okay, now we can drag this one out. Here comes the plastic as well in the box. You guys, like I always say in all my videos, keep your boxes. It just shows that you care about the product. If you're in this hobby, you're going to be upgrading. So keep your boxes so you have your packaging material so you can get more for your speakers. I actually say that the packaging for me is worth like R1,000. If you have the packaging and you trade in with me or you're selling it, the packaging means a lot. That means I can sell it on as if it was a new set, is that the speakers are as new, and I can get more for them, and it's at least worth $1,000. Okay, so here at the back they have the Dolby Atmos logo. Not quite sure what this is about. I think it is for a module that needs to clip up. Oh, you know what this is? So if you put your Atmos speaker on top, the wires can run through here. So it's just a guide for a place to run the wires. At the bottom, oh, they even have built-in, oh, that's what this is for. This I'm sure I can pull out, yes. So plugs for the heights, if you want to do your heights. So you will connect. I'm going to pick this up so you guys can see. There, the binding post. I almost thought these were 4-way, but they're not. I'm going to take a box here so I can just get this higher so you guys can get a proper vantage. There. So you have your mains where they connect in, and then for the heights. So you don't have the speakers running off like I thought they're going to be. So plug them in here, and then in here take this off and the speakers connect on there. You have your same type of port that we had before. Cabinet build is very much the same, not much has changed here, it's very much the same. I'm going to bring this down again. Okay, so as you can see, here they did the same thing where this can screw off if they need to access the speaker to work on it. At the bottom as well at the cross. So getting to the business end, same type of grill, magnetic, comes off. Here's the biggest change for me is the tweeter. Like I said, that old tweeter was that silver finish. This is a much better, more pleasing look to the eye with the black. And inside you can see that same color copper. Let me turn to the light. That same color copper tweeter in there that I will link if it is any different. We have the two 8-inch drivers. Very much the same as before. I will also do my homework and see if these are new and upgraded at all. Okay guys, so that's basically it. I'm not going to make this video too long. I will let you know how this sounds in the review. Give it about 2 days. Let's play these in properly first. Till next time guys, see you in the review. Cheers, bye. Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing the follow-up video on the new Klipsch Reference 8000Fs, or is it F8000? Can't remember, I'll link it in there again. I've had these now also about 2 weeks that they've been playing in. They've been doing main duty here with their little subwoofer, center speaker, and I also had it running on the micro SVS that you guys, sure you checked the video before this one. If you haven't, did I load it before or after, I don't know, but if you haven't, please go and check that out on the micro SVS. This was a good partnership for a compact little subwoofer and actually big speaker, and you still hear the difference. That does give the big speaker more low end. But okay, getting on to these, mostly what you guys want to know, the differences between these and the previous gen of 820s. much nicer finish. So if we take these grills off, I'm going to take the one off. So you have the more premium black look with the Klipsch Reference logo, and they did away with all that nasty grey that I was not too fond of. Drivers are very much the same. Tweeter is very much refined. So Klipsch has a, Klipsch always does the horn loaded thing, which you need to like. I enjoy it from time to time. The Reference Premier did a much better job for me than the References, but they did close the gap now. These are a bit more refined. As you can see, the tweeter looks different. They did a bit of homework to try and refine, so they do listen to their clients. They refine that a bit. The high end is toned down a bit more. Bass, very much the same as the old ones. Not that the old ones were bad, they did have a nice bass to them. Build quality has upped a bit. You still have a bit of cabinet resonance, where the RP has got the thicker design in the wood, but the RP is twice the money. But the new RPs are coming, so I'll do that video soon as well. At the back, you guys did see how I did the unboxing. I'll just mention it again. They have the built-in highs that you can put on top now, and so you can put your wires in the bottom and they come out the top, which is very nice. Build at the back, everything very much better. They still have that silly plastic foot, which I wish they would just change to the steel one from the RP range, but again, they scale up in price. I'm going to take off this grill as well. I'm going to be playing some side-by-side comparisons with the Bowen Wilkins, the 600 anniversaries, so you guys can hear the difference between the R range, the Reference, and the Bowers. So price-wise, these are now a bit more expensive. They are coming in at, off my head, 22,000 Rand. I'll just link the price again. The Bowers is much more expensive at 30 odd something. I'll link that price also. Which would I prefer? Again, there's no better speaker. It's which your ear prefers. The Bowers, I think, is more for the connoisseur that likes their music being natural. It has a bit of a top end to it, but it's a more natural sound. The Klipsch is very much a rock speaker as their heritage goes back. It's there to make music exciting, which I do like. With a lot of feel in the low end. Sometimes it can lack a bit in the mid-range because there's no dedicated mid-range drivers. The two bass drivers need to do all the work, and then the horn goes for the highs. But okay guys, basically that is the differences on these. I'm going to play some demos. You guys see if you can hear the differences between these two. I'm sure you will, because there is a big difference here. So let's go on. I'm going to jump onto my app, going to go to the back. I'm going to play my normal two royalty-free test tones that I like. Test tones. So I'm sure you guys could hear there what I'm on about. This has a very, very high top end, and it has some nice low end. These also have a top end, but is nowhere as close to the top end as these are. But the mid-range on the Bowers, as always has been, you can't fault Bowers mid-range. They just do something phenomenal. But see, they have this extra driver in for the mids, and that thing does phenomenally good work. That is where these lack slightly, but still enjoyment factor on these are very high at much less money. Let's go on to the next song, where I actually think these will take it before even having done the comparison side by side, and that will be the ballad dramatic music. So let's go for that. Klipsch is on first. Okay, so which one did you prefer there, guys? Please comment below. I love when you guys comment. I read them all. I reply to them. Even though some of them I just like, I will reply to most of them. But okay, so let me know which you prefer. On that song, I do like both. These are all like my kids. I can't decide. But the Klipsch definitely has a place. If you do like that wide dispersion and that high detail, if you're watching a movie or something and all of a sudden it'll be like a chime, but you want that chime, like if you're on the Bowers, the chime will be there, you'll hear the chime, but on the Klipsch the chime will like echo through the room, and that is what this wide dispersion compression driver does. So some people don't like that because they say you are altering the way that is supposed to sound. I disagree. Different strokes for different folks. We just sat in a demo yesterday where we had husband and wife, and the husband likes one thing, which is Klipsch, and the wife likes another, which is M&K. And she asked me which is better. I said there's no better. It's what your ears prefer. When you get to a certain level, they're all good. It's like choosing between a McLaren, Ferrari, and a Lambo. They're all good. Which one do you prefer? Where's your heart? It comes down to brand loyalty as well. Klipsch has a massive following. They aren't the biggest speaker seller in the world for nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think Klipsch is the biggest speaker seller in the world at the moment. But Bauer's being more premium. Again, we're going to another topic, guys. Let me know which one you prefer. This will be my review of the new Klipsch Reference 8000Fs, or F8000, sorry, I completely botched it. The new Klipsch Reference 800F. I need to get these new names in a row. But okay, guys, please, if you like this, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see next. I think the new RPs should be like in a few months, and I'll have them on. Wait for that video. Guys, till next time. Cheers.